The office lights buzzed above him. White, cold, constant. Jackson sat alone. In the boardroom. No tie, just a clean shirt, stiff collar, tired eyes. Outside. The glass, trucks moved like ants on a screen. He watched them but didn't feel them. The reports were neat. Routes. Fuel, costs, numbers that smiled on spreadsheets. He had built Redline from nothing. Now it ran itself. Fast. Efficient, empty. On the wall behind him, a photo hung. A younger Jackson. Shaking hands with a driver. Both of them smiling. That kind of smile hadn't been seen in years. He looked away, then reached for his coffee. It had gone cold. Kyle stood over the dispatch screen, arms crossed. He zoomed in on the route, then scoffed. She's adding 40M again, he muttered. No wonder she burns more fuel than anyone else. A few younger dispatchers leaned in. On the map, Jess's truck looped west away from the optimized lane. She always does. This, Kyle continued. Stops at these ghost town diners and back row garages. Someone chuckled. That's Jess. Old school. Kyle smirked. Old doesn't mean wise, just outdated. He tapped the tablet hard. If we all did what she does, we'd go bankrupt. Behind them. Someone cleared his throat. Jackson. Langford, the CEO, had heard every word. He didn't speak, just watched the screen. And the red line Jess was drawing mile by mile. The sun hadn't risen, but Jess was already on the road. She eased her truck, Rosie, out of the Dallas yard. The engine hummed like a familiar voice. Steam curled from a black metal thermos on the dash. Jess took one slow sip, eyes steady. No music, no GPS, just the sound of tires. And the quiet breath of the highway. A photo was taped near the steering wheel. Faded. 6 people in uniform. One of them was Jess. She didn't smile in it. She rarely did. But her hands on the wheel were calm, certain. Dispatch thought she drove too far, but Jess knew some detours weren't delays. They were purpose. She shifted gears and drove west. Not for speed, for something else. The neon sign buzzed weakly above. Mackey's Diner. Half the letters. Flickered dust clung to the windows. Jess pulled in, parked near the edge. Her boots hit the gravel with a quiet crunch. Inside, she slid a folded 100 across the counter. Same as always, she said. Mary, the owner, didn't ask questions. 3 rigs near Vega. No cash. Hungry. Jess nodded. Once. Make sure they eat. 10 minutes. Later, 5 hot meals were packed and ready. Jess strapped them into the passenger seat like fragile cargo. She didn't sit, didn't stay. No small talk. No photos, just motion. Out on the road. A different kind of GPS guided her, one made of names, debts, and quiet promises. She turned onto the highway. The food still warm beside her. Kyle Reynolds liked order, clean charts. Perfect routes, predictable outcomes. His desk at Redline HQ was spotless. 2 monitors, 1 tablet, a clipboard lined with notes. He ran numbers the way others ran engines. Fast, confident, cold. To him, trucking was logistics. Miles, margins, delivery windows. Drivers were variables. Routes were puzzles to be solved. Jess, she was the outlier. Unpredictable, inefficient. Always off track. He didn't hate her. He just didn't understand her. And in Kyle's world, what couldn't be measured didn't matter. Jackson stood by the coffee machine, paper cup in hand. He wasn't part of the conversation, but he was close enough. He heard Kyle's laugh. Heard of instincts? Hers are broken. The others chuckled. Someone muttered, she still thinks it's 1985.